Hi scholars, we are going to be talking about Zoom. I'm going to teach you a bunch of things about how to use it. So we're going to learn how to log in, use the microphone, use your video, share your screen, change the view, resize your window, and toggle between windows in case you are doing work. So here we go.
So here we are. We have organized our classroom according to classwork. And the way that we organize it is in weeks. So you can see all of the work for the weeks. And so you can see week of May 11th through 15th. And then you can see class resources down below. And if you continue to go down, you'll see previous weeks, weeks of May 4th through 8th, week of April 27th to May 21st. So you can see all of the work for that week in there. And so when we go to our week, you will see immediately a welcome meeting message. And so you'll open up the meeting, and immediately on that meeting, you can see the instructions. Watch the video for today, find your work below, and see you on Zoom. And you can see immediately our Zoom calls. So what you will do is you'll see My Zoom, Miss H, Miss Hughes, and you'll click straight on that link. And my password is right here. So this is the password. And so you will click on Zoom, and then we have to type in that password exactly how it is. Here's Mr. H's. You'll click on his Zoom and type in his password exactly how it is, and then we will wait to be let in. So I'll click on Zoom, and now I have two screens here, and I have an open window. So notice how there is the two screens below. If I go like this, that window goes away. Over here, up on the top right, you will see an X. This means to X out of it completely. It closes the program. You see these small squares. If I click it, it will make the screen smaller. So notice how it made it smaller, and now I can see the Zoom behind. And then if I look here again and I have this minus sign, it's going to minimize the screen. It has gone all the way down here. So if I want to minimize it, then I can click that. So I'm going to click the red box or the boxes to make it smaller, and I'll go to my Zoom. So this is Mr. H's Zoom, and I can toggle back and forth between the screen that I have open over here, which is my Google Classroom screen, and my Zoom call. So I'm going to X out of this because it's just telling me that it'll launch soon. So I don't need that anymore because my meeting is over here. But I do need to enter the password. So I'm going to Mr. H's. The password is hello with a capital H. So I'm going to make sure that I click hello. To do a capital on your computer, you hit Shift, hold Shift down, and click that H. Now you cannot see it, but that is how you do that. H-E-L-L-O. And it has an exclamation point at the end. Let me just verify. I'm coming back over to Classroom, Google Classroom. Hello with an exclamation point. So I'm going to come back into this, and the way I do an exclamation point is the same way. Shift, and the exclamation point is there, so click that one time. Now I have it, and I'm going to click Join. It is connecting, and now I just need to wait for the meeting to start. Mr. H will allow me in as soon as he's ready to go. Now that he has let us into his Zoom, you can see that I don't have a video. So the way that I turn the video on is right down here. It says Start Video. So you'll click on that, and it'll start your video. You want to center your head so that everyone can see you. So I'm just going to move my computer down so that everyone can see me. Sometimes it freezes, and that's okay. We just have to let the computer catch up. The way that I turn on my microphone is right here. Mute means you cannot hear me. Unmute means you now can. And my video turned off because my connection is bad. So let me go ahead and try to turn that video back on, and I will mute myself. Now, if you want to make this bigger, you can double click on the top, and it has made it nice and big. What you can see up in this corner here is Gallery View. Gallery View means that you will be able to see everyone on the call. Now, since I'm the only person on this call, I'm the only person you can see. However, if somebody else were to join, and I were to click Gallery View, it would show them as well. Down here, I can share my screen. In case I ask you to share your screen, this is where you're going to go. So you'll click on Share Screen, and you want to share your desktop. So click on Desktop, and it will have you choose what to share. So this is what I'm sharing. I can share anything on my screen. So if we're doing work, you can show your screen and now I can see what you are doing and you can see what I am doing if I share my screen. So if I come over here, I'm looking at this and so are you. If I want to stop sharing my screen, I just click on this stop share right here. Now, if I would like to go between different views, again, I click on this for the gallery view. I click on this for the solo view or the speaker view. So I can toggle between views using this button right here, gallery view and speaker view. It doesn't change because I'm the only person. Next, if you would like to resize this window because it's taking up the entire computer screen, what I can do is either double click on this or I can click on that square once again, make that square smaller. Oops, now I'm in full screen now, so I want to exit full screen, which makes it smaller. And then I can drag this smaller. So I grab the bottom and I can resize the video, the screen. Oh boy. Maybe it won't let me today. There it goes. I just double clicked on the top and it made it smaller. So double click on the top, make it big. Double click on the top, make it smaller. And now I can have this screen and go behind and I still have my Google Classroom. So I make this smaller as well. And now what I can do is I can organize so that I have two screens in one. I'll move, and by doing that I come up to this gray portion up here. I click and drag over to the side of my computer and I can grab this side and make this smaller, and I can grab this side and make this smaller. So now I have my Zoom call on this side of my screen and I have my Google Classroom on this side of my screen, and I can make them as big or small as I want, and I can now see both of these windows. Here's one window for Zoom and one window for Google Classroom and my work.